Good morning. I'm going to read Hebrews 9, verse 14 for you today. Yet how much more will the Messiah thoroughly cleanse our consciences? For by the power of the eternal Spirit, he has offered himself to God as the perfect sacrifice that now frees us from our worship and serve the living God. And here are my notes. In Hebrews, the author is talking about the former way of worship when the high priest entered the Holy of Holies and would perform animal sacrifices for his and the people's sins. This was an earthly sacrifice, where Jesus' death was a heavenly sacrifice and the only perfect sacrifice ever needed. And because of Jesus, any of those old former dead works are no longer needed. Now we can serve the living God with different acts of worship. Worship is more than singing songs on Sunday. It's giving God all your attention, leaving the world behind, and honoring God with our most prized possession, our time. I can only give an example of how I have felt led to give God my time. So here it is. I wake up early, pray, read the Bible, then write out a verse or two that I felt drawn to, and then I write out my thoughts on that verse. Then I pray again, and since it's time to get ready for work at that point, I'll usually listen to a Christian podcast so I can stay out of my selfish thoughts during my routine. Once I'm done, it's time to do a quick video, so I pray again and post the video and off to work, where I talk to God about the day, and sometimes I sing a worship song to him on the drive. This isn't the perfect way to worship God, but it is how I have felt led to give God honor, and I hope this somehow encourages you today.